Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Naruto Nendoroid.
Remember when we knew, staying up all night, thinking where we go to feel alright.
So this is the Uzumaki Naruto Nendoroid, and this is the box art here, and it looks quite fantastic. This is actually a cover for it, and as you can see here, there's some art on the side. And then on the back, we could see him in a jutsu pose, as well as his Rasen Shuriken. And we have a pose down here that he has the Kurama in the back, or Ninetales Fox with the Rasengan. So we could pose him in different ways, and we'll do that towards the end of the video. But for now, let's go ahead and cut this thing open and check it out. So now we can actually open this up and take a look. So we got a couple poses there as well, and we have a super cool Naruto art on the inside doing a Rasengan. That is really nice looking. And here is the actual figure itself, and sorry for the glare there from the light. But as you can see, it has plenty of accessories. It looks like it has a pretty cool background as well. Looks like it's the Mount Hokage there. And yeah, let's go ahead and get them out. First things first, we actually have a little booklet here, and it kind of just gives you everything that you get here. So we got our face plates, hands, arms, our base. It shows you the back plate there of Kurama and how to use it. And it actually shows you how to change the face parts, so that's pretty cool. If you don't have a Nendoroid or know how to put them together, the directions show you how to do everything, so that's really nice. So we'll go ahead and put that to the side for now and check out our figure here. And there we go. This thing looks fantastic. And you know, I did want to see that Mount Hokage art as well on the back, so let's go ahead and check that out real quick too. That looks really cool. And once again, sorry for the glare there off the light, but yeah, you guys can see the Mount Hokage art looks quite fantastic. I really like that. It wraps all the way around the inside of the box. Very nice. So let's go ahead and get our blister pack open here. It doesn't look like there's any tape around it, so it should be just a few little tabs. And there is one more in the middle. A little harder to get that one, and there we go. So these actually, the faces look great. Look at that. That is awesome. Great work, quality detail there. And all Nendoroids are actually hand painted as well, so the attention to detail and the quality that you get with them is going to be really nice. So here's our little base pack. So we'll go ahead and open this up. Got a little piece of tape holding it, and on the inside it looks like we have our little stand here, and we got, it looks like, some posable stands as well for this back, so we could add that. Not quite sure what this is yet, but we'll see what it is. Okay, so I was actually wondering where my Kurama was at, and it actually says it's contained between the package and inner paperboard. So let me go ahead and retrieve that from the box real quick. There we go. It's actually taped on the inside of the box, and it does come inside of its own little plastic sheet, so you don't have to worry about it being damaged in transit. And that's one of the best things about Nendoroids as well. You can tell that also the figure here is actually wrapped in plastic, so it doesn't get any kind of paint defects while in transit to the customer. So let's go ahead and check out our little Kurama plate here. And this thing is actually quite cool. It's just, you know, just a little piece of plastic that has a picture on there. You know, nothing too fancy, but it actually looks really cool, and it'll probably look really good when you pose it with the Kurama behind Naruto, just for added effect. It's real simple to add it into the stand. You just put it inside the slot, and that's it. So let's go ahead and open up our figure here. And yeah, this thing just, you know, covered in plastic, like I said, for protection, and it's actually put behind certain spots on the Nendoroid, so you got to remove pieces such as his bandana here, and we could get that off and then put the bandana back on. So this next piece of plastic is actually in between his torso and his legs, so we kind of just want to remove some stuff here so we don't damage it. So we'll take his arms off, and then we'll just pull this apart. So you want to be careful as well, because you don't want to put too much pressure and damage other parts of him. So, and then you could just put it back together there. And since we have his arms off, we'll go ahead and remove his head. So we'll decapitate Naruto here, so we get this last piece of plastic off. And there we go. Plastic has been removed. Let's go to get his head back on. And then we can put his arms back into place as well. Make sure you put the right arms in the right sockets, because you don't want him to have, you know, weird looking arms. But yeah, so this is the basic figure without any of the extra stuff added on yet. And he doesn't have too much articulation. His arms kind of just go up and down here, and then his head does move back and forth, and his legs are slightly posable from the ankle and the thigh. So you can actually move, you know, his thighs there and put him in different poses if you want him walking or something like that. Then you can also move his ankles. So his ankles doesn't have as much articulation as the thigh, but it definitely has enough to kind of, you know, make him into a walking pose. Now the back here, he has a little pouch there, so that's pretty cool. And right here is actually the peg for the stand, so let's go ahead and set that up real quick. And looking at the directions, this little thing here is actually a spare joint. This is the stand for the actual Naruto figure here, and you can tell just by the hexagon shaped tip. And we'll just insert it right here into his back, and then you can mount him on the stand in any of these little dots here. It'll fit, so we just put him in there like that, kind of just in a normal walking stand there. And then we'll check out the rest of the parts here and swap them out. So one of the items that you get with it is actually the Rasen Shuriken, and this is actually really cool. It's kind of got a see-through blue, just like how it should look. So that is a really nice looking piece of accessory, and that's what this extra stand that we had earlier was for. So you could attach it on there, and then it'll actually look like it's flying in the air when you have them all set up. Then we also have a few other arms and legs, so I'll get these all out and then we'll swap them out and see how they all look on Naruto. So I did remove his headband there just so it doesn't get damaged while he's laying on the table. And yeah, we'll go ahead and swap out his arms real quick because I want to see his little jutsu pose here. So yeah, these arms actually don't articulate from the elbow. Some Nendoroids do have the elbow articulation, but these ones don't. And that's okay because he actually has 3 sets of arms, which is plenty. And yeah, this thing is going to look pretty cool, I think. Here we go, we got the Kagebunshin no Jutsu pose, which is really cool, but I think he probably would need some different legs here, so let's go ahead and swap those out as well. So yeah, I think I'm just going to remove the one leg here and actually kind of give him a little kind of running pose looking thing. That's actually not bad looking, that's pretty cool. And the other arms here actually come with the Rasengan that you could put inside of his hand. If you can see there on the inside of his hand, they all come keyed a certain way, so you can only put in the accessories a certain way, which is fantastic. It's not just a universal peg or anything. So there you go, his Rasengan's in his hand and it's not going anywhere. Definitely a cool little piece, and this thing is kind of see-through blue like the Rasen Shuriken. Very nice. I say we should also actually change out these face plates so you can see how to do that as well. So you just want to gently pull on it here and pull it off, and as you can see there's the opening, and then you could pull off the face plate and then you could swap it to whichever one you want. So we'll probably just go with this version of his face. Well, for the jutsu pose, nah, maybe we'll go with this version of it. Yeah, that looks fine. And then we will put his hair back on, and there we go. That actually looks really cool. We do have a full-on torso swap as well, so let's go ahead and remove these legs here, and then we could put on that new torso just so we could check it out. And actually, I quite like that stance a lot better, so maybe we'll end up going with that.
The night, we're burning, don't know where we're going, so we just keep counting all the paper. Through the night, we're burning, don't know where we're going, so we just keep counting all the paper stars. Paper stars.
So this little guy is actually quite awesome. I'm terrible at posing things, but yeah, definitely a sweet little figure, and I really enjoy this Nendoroid and Nendoroids in general. I've been buying quite a few of them, and I can't really wait to start opening a bunch of them for you guys to actually see what they're all about. And yeah, this one comes with quite a few accessories, and this is actually my preferred pose, I think, with the jutsu pose there. But this being my very first Nendoroid review video, I could immediately tell the quality of these figures, just down to the painting, the details, and everything. They are phenomenal. Definitely get what you pay for with the Nendoroids here, and yeah, I really can't complain about it at all. It's fantastic. All the accessories look great. The paint, it's amazing. It's just a fantastic figure, and I'm really happy I started picking these up. Let me know down in the comments below your thoughts on Nendoroids. Do you think they cost too much? Do you think they're worth it? Did you like this review? That's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. If you liked it, go and give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next video.
Thinking where we go to feel alright. I guess we used to know what it'd be like to never be alone. Thinking about it now, don't know where I've been. Driving all the time down every dead end.